Hey, Todd Burrier from toddburrier.com. And in this message, I want to give you some encouragement. I want to give you some encouragement that you can do it. You can do it. And perhaps you say, how do you know, Todd? I mean, you don't even know me. Well, in some cases, that's not true, because I know some of you that are watching this, I do know. But even if I don't know you, it's okay, because I know why you can do it. So what is it? It is your pursuit. Likely it's something that you're starting at home, your home-based pursuit. So the first thing I want to tell you is do not let small people keep you from being what you can be. So what do I mean by that? First, you are unique. You are a unique person. I know that you look in the mirror and you look at the stuff you don't like about yourself. I spent a long time in my life doing that, and I still do it every now and then, even though I know better. But it's not about what you're not. It's about who you are. It's about the special blessings and gifts and affinities and talents and passions and knowledge and experience and the things that make you uniquely you. You see, you are not here just to be a consumer. Nobody is on the earth just to suck up some goods, right? We are here to make a difference. And I know people think, I can't make a difference. I'm just little old me with my this and that that's not good. And that's small, right? That's small. That's small thinking. But also understand, that's not coming out of you. That's not what you actually think. That's what you've adopted from what the world has tried to push upon you, right? The world tries to conform us into whatever it wants us to be, right? And I always say, if you don't have a plan, someone has a plan for you, and it ain't going to be good. And if you think about everything from our educational structures to our educational pyramids to our corporate pyramids to they're all conformity based, right? That you have to fit into a certain groove and you have to be this certain thing because someone else says that's what you are. That's a bunch of crap. You are not what other people say you are. Most people have no idea who you are because you haven't shown them. You haven't let them see it. You haven't brought it out. You haven't even found it. You don't even know what you're capable of yet. But what I can tell you is you're capable of a lot more than you know. You're capable of a lot more than you've done. I'm not saying you haven't done some things. I'll bet you've done a lot of great things that you probably don't give yourself credit for. But you are here to make a difference. You are here. If you got something in your heart to pursue, then you pursue that with your hair on fire because you're supposed to. That's how you're supposed to make a difference. That's how you're supposed to make an impact on the planet. And again, I know that gets big. When I start talking about making an impact in the world and making a difference, that can get really big when we're steeped in our everyday struggles and our human struggle. But the truth is you are supposed to make a huge difference, and you never know what that's going to look like. You're not supposed to know what that's going to look like. You're not supposed to know all the answers. You're not supposed to know every step that you're supposed to take. You're just supposed to take the steps. You're just supposed to use your gifts. You're just supposed to develop that raw material that is uniquely you. And I know as someone who struggled for years with such a bad self-opinion because I bought into it. But once I broke the shackles, then life is sweet. That doesn't mean it's easy. A good life is not easy. A good life has struggle in it, right? You're going to have struggle one way or the other. You're going to have the struggle of pursuing your dreams and making something happen, or you're going to have the struggle of not. And that, my friends, is a bad struggle. That's a struggle you don't want because that's a struggle without hope. That's a struggle with no outcome. That's a struggle with no determination. That's a struggle that leads to emptiness, right? And understanding that you're settling because you deeply know inside that you have so much to do, so much you can do, so much you can be. You see, when you pursue your business and you decide, you make a commitment that you will do it and not stop, and you can. You have the one ingredient you need, and I'll tell you what that is in just a moment. But two things are going to happen as you take a step. One, you're going to be one step closer to accomplishing whatever that is. One step. You might not be able to see it, right? I mean, You put one brick in the foundation of a house, you can't see that brick from any distance, right? It's just one brick, but you're one brick closer. You see, you're one step closer once you take a step, but you're also one step closer to becoming who you are supposed to become. And that is the gravy, my friends. That is the awesome sauce. Now, you're going to have people that tell you you can't do it, that who do you think you are? Oh, yeah, that thing doesn't work. Whatever it is, those people are negative, those people are doubters, and those people are selfish. They're not interested in helping you to become who that you can become. They're not interested in you in living the life that you are supposed to live. I'm not telling you you're supposed to be rich. I don't know what that's supposed to look like for you. I can tell you you're supposed to have a rich life, a life full of positive experiences, a life full of growth, a life full of abundance in relationships. Right? You're supposed to have that. You're supposed to have an abundance in making a difference. That's why it's selfish when someone else tries to tear you down. That's small. That's a small person. Why would you listen to someone whose interest is not your best? The second small voice that's going to be in your way is your own small voice, right? That own small person in you that also is negative and doubting and selfish, and right? Because we all have that. We're not supposed to, that just doesn't go away. We're supposed to manage that by being proactive. You know, sitting around doing nothing is when we have time to think about how bad things might be. Taking action opens up possibility, opens up change, opens up every arena there possibly could be. And again, you don't know what that is, but I can tell you, you can do it. You see, the key to learning to believe in yourself is taking action, right? It's taking action. But you got to feel worthy of taking that action. And so think about this. First, someone has to believe in you. That's first. And I'm going to tell you, I don't even need to know you to believe in you. And the reason I believe in you is because I know there's no mistakes. I know that nobody's here without purpose. So I already know that you have something special inside of you that you haven't pulled out yet, that you haven't reached down in there and ripped it out and said, hey, damn it, I'm going to take some action. I'm going to make something happen. I'm going to be something of significance on this planet. I'm going to make the difference I'm supposed to make. That's a decision that you have to make. But I know that you can, because everybody can. Right? Not everybody is supposed to be the super duper top of the heap. That's not the contribution everybody's supposed to make. There are people that make that contribution. Maybe that's yours, maybe it's not, but that doesn't make your contribution any less significant, because there is no heap to be on top of unless everybody makes a significant contribution. You can make a major difference. You can have major success, whatever that's going to look like for you, because you have what you need. You already have all that you need. I know you think about what you don't like, but you already have all that you need. So the first thing is someone believes in you. And there's not just me. There are people around you that believe in you, right? And let them know what you're doing. Second is you believe in someone. You believe in that same someone. And when you believe in that someone, you start thinking that person sees in me. There must be something in me. I need to act on that. And then after a little while, guess what? You start to believe in you. And when you start to believe in you, that's when it changes. But you can't believe in you without taking action. And what makes you take action? Two things. One, you got to know you're worth it, because you are. You are worth it. That's why you got what you got, because you're worth it. And second is you have will. You have the most powerful driving force there is. That's the human will. You were born with that. Will is this beautiful, awesome, wonderful blend of persistence and perseverance. It is part of the human struggle. It is part of the human gifting. We are all born with it. That's how a child survives, through persistence, right? And then over a lifetime, we learn to persevere. That is what it takes. And you already have that in you. All you have to do is reach down and grab it. Remember, you don't need to know what each step looks like. That's not a requirement. You just need to take the first one, and then you take the next one, and then you take the next one. And you will, over time, begin to achieve that which you're supposed to achieve. And you will, over time, become that person which you are supposed to become. That is the greatest gift. because that is permanent. That's permanent. When you grow yourself, you grow to a new level. That's a permanent level. Now you can take steps from that to grow yourself again. Nothing is out of your reach if you choose that. I believe in you. I think that this year could be your best year ever. Are you ready? Are you ready to take the steps? Are you ready to take the action? Are you ready to believe in yourself? Are you ready to stop listening to the small voices and be the person you can be? Because it's right there for you. I hope that this message was helpful. If you have not visited my blog, toddberrier.com, feel free to visit there. And if you're building your home business, make sure you get my 27 scripts. They'll really, really help you to engage in conversations the right way and build your business. Hope this is great for you. Have a good day.